Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Hey, it's an afternoon, and as you can tell, we got a glow here in the studio. The sun has made an appearance, yes, indeed. So I got to shrink like this. All right, we got a game going on, as you could probably hear, but pretend you can't hear. I'm Steve, the Backsman Baxley. This is after the first half, where we review the 1 o'clock games and preview tonight's Sunday and tomorrow's Monday night little fun fiesta. Right now, we got 36 seconds left. The Los Angeles Rams lead 30-20 against Minnesota. And with 32 seconds left, it is 30-23. So without a timeout for the fun folks in Minnesota, one timeout for the LA Rams. And again, Matthew Stafford, 12 seasons in Detroit, chained to a way of playing that should have changed long ago. Got traded to LA, got let loose, unchained, and now the LA Rams are but a few ticky ticks away from from not only first place, but with a chance for home field and a bye in the first round, the NFL playoffs. Right now, we have 32 seconds left. Minnesota will probably do a squib because that's the only way they will be able to get the ball. Of course, in the NFL, if you do a squib, it has to go 10 yards before it becomes official. So, with 32 seconds, no timeouts, this will be for the game. Squib kick, 10 yards, and the LA Rams have just defeated the Minnesota Vikings 30-23. Rams caught the ball, and that means all they have to do is kneel on it, and Matthew Stafford will have finally done something for the first time in a long time, take a team to the playoffs. That only happened once, and that was a wild card for Detroit, not the real deal.
Those aren't Detroit players, are they?
Please forgive my mom. But no, this is the Los Angeles Rams, Minnesota Vikings. And for the Vikings, they are officially out of the playoffs. Any chance for a playoff. And that is going to wrap it up for the Rams. They win, and they have clinched a playoff berth, fourth playoff appearance in last last 5 seasons, I do believe. If I can get over there. Yes, 5 seasons. They are in the Rams type uniforms, the away uniforms of the blue and white. Yes. So there you go. 1 second. It is official. The Minnesota Vikings are in trouble. So, with that done and said,
It's over. Final. I'm sorry.
that's okay. You're okay. Makes it interesting.
I know.
Okay, we have 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And how's this for a score? The Bengals could actually find themselves in the playoff hunt as well. The Ravens could find themselves in trouble. Bengals lead 41-21, 24 seconds left. Bengals with the ball. They're going to be they're 3rd and 6 on Baltimore's 6-yard line. It is now final 41-21 Bengals over the Ravens. New England Patriots are in trouble. Maybe we'd say the teams that are in trouble. They might do something. So right now, Patriots with the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line, 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. And the Buffalo Bills lead the Patriots 33-21. Also, the Jacksonville Jaguars need to win. And right now, it looks like, unfortunately, they may still have that first round draft pick. They are down. Minute 12 remaining. New York Jets lead 26-21 over the Jaguars. Jaguars win. The Lions get the first round draft pick. Jaguars lose. The Jaguars still officially will get that last pick. We'll get that first round draft pick. Rams. Oh, good. We're over with another butt loser. 34-10, Philadelphia and the Giants. So we will give you that game as well. Here we go. Rams over the Vikings, 30-23, which means that, unfortunately, 3 minutes 50 seconds left, which means for the Rams, they're in the they're in that home field advantage zone, while the Minnesota Vikings may just well have kissed their playoff chances. Au revoir. We'll go for a playoff update later tonight at midnight Eastern on the Sports Final. Now, the New York Giants, they're in a little Dutch trouble. 3:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia Eagles lead the Giants 34-10. And 20 seconds left. It don't matter. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have put the Carolina Panthers on ice. They beat the Panthers 32-16 with 20 seconds left. Unless the Panthers can score about 5 touchdowns in the next 20 seconds, they'll win it. But unfortunately, Tommy Buccaneer proved to be awesome yet again. The Lions had a chance, but unfortunately, flopped. So their 2-game winning streak comes to an end, and they go down to the Falcons 20-16. Lions are 2-12-1. And let's take a look at the Jacksonville Jags. Jaguars are 2-12. So right now, Jaguars win. They still get that first round draft choice because of the tie the Lions had with Pittsburgh. 13 seconds left. Jaguars 3rd and 1 on the New York Jets 1-yard line. They get it. They'll win it. And they will be 3-12, but they will still, because of that little stinking tie, they will still get first round draft pick. That's right. So here we go. So once again, the Lions, if we can go back to the Lions little section. Lions are 2-12-1. So right now the Bills 33-21, just a little less than a minute 20 left. Wow. Texans beat the Chargers. The Houston Texans beat the Los Angeles Chargers 41-29. Seahawks and Bears, the 4 o'clock games just getting underway. Right now it is scoreless. The Bears have the ball, 1st and 10 on Chicago's 28. 13:40 left to play in the first. The other 2 games, Broncos, Raiders, Steelers, Chiefs, don't start until about around 7:30, 4:25 to be exact. Let's go for a preview of the Sunday and Monday night games, if we may. Sunday night, it's Washington versus Dallas, the all-knowing, all-seeing double dip for the big rivalry game. So here we go. The last time the Cowboys played on prime time on a Sunday, they had to figure out how to win without Dak Prescott. Now they need to figure out how to get their star quarterback back to what he was before the calf injury that kept him out of that victory over Minnesota. Cowboys, who are 10-4, have 3 games to do it before an all but assured trip to the playoffs, starting tonight at home against Washington, as the NFC East leaders try to complete a sweep of 3 consecutive division opponents. The first, by the way, was Washington. Washington should have their quarterback Taylor Heineke back after he cleared the COVID protocols Thursday, 2 days after Garrett Gilbert had to start with Heineke and back up Kyle Allen, sidelined by the virus. Now, the best postseason hopes for Washington faded with the 27-17 loss to Philadelphia in a coronavirus-delayed game. Last season's NFC East winner was eliminated from the race and is playing again just 5 days later. Dak Prescott mentioned turnovers as part of what's been wrong with him. One was a pick six that gave Washington a realistic chance to erase a 19-point deficit in the final 6 minutes of a 27-20 Dallas victory 2 weeks ago. Now, while Ezekiel Elliott hobbled by a knee injury and the running game showed improvement in last week's 21-6 victory over the Giants, Prescott has as many interceptions as touchdowns. The past 3 games, all victories despite his struggles. He had 16 touchdown passes and 4 picks before the calf injury. Now, there are several ways the Cowboys can wrap up the division title or playoff berth before they play. The first comes Thursday with the San Francisco loss to Tennessee, clinching a postseason spot for Dallas. On Sunday, a loss or tie by Philadelphia against the last place New York Giants ends the NFC East race, and a Tampa Bay win or tie against Carolina puts the Cowboys in the playoffs. Well, right now, as we see, Philadelphia is about to smack the Giants with a loss, but Tampa Bay did win against Carolina, so technically, right now, unofficially, the Dallas Cowboys are in the playoffs. And the lovely Sherry has asked if I had a wonderful Christmas. Yes, I did. I got me one of these. If I had it with me, one of the props, but I do not. I got me a big Hershey's Kiss and some pencils, pens, and little sketch and a sketch pad. Plus, I got me some more comic books in the mail. So I'm happy. Uno got her little treats and some more cat food and some fresh kitty litter. I hope you got something good. My mom got a nice couple of gifts. She got a nice quilt and a nice snuggie. You know, one of those things. One of those, as I like to call it, uh, reversible robes. And our refrigerator is full with a bunch of good things for Christmas. So I am going to be cooking some ham. So I'm going to be in a cooking mood this week as we count down to New Year's Eve. So I hope you had a good Christmas. Hope it was equally as wonderful. And let's see here. Okay. Washington, Dallas tonight, 8:20 on NBC. Let's give you a little look-see at the Monday night schedule. Dolphins, Saints. What more can we say? But the Dolphins have really, really shown spirit. Perseverance has paid dividends for the Dolphins and the Saints, placing them on a collision course for a high-stakes game in late December. And right now, let's go the picture. Packers have clinched the division. Rams have clinched a playoff berth. Buccaneers have clinched the division. We'll give you all the rest on the sports final. The outlook for the Dolphins and Saints look bleak while each were mired in extended losing streaks. Now both are on the fringe of their respective conference playoff races as they meet in the Superdome Monday night, but challenges, there are plenty, kids. Saints starting quarterback Taysom Hill and backup Trevor Siemian were among about a dozen New Orleans players testing positive for the Omicron variant of COVID this week, leaving their availability in doubt while the Saints prepare rookie Ian Book for a possible maiden start. Saints tight end Nick Vannett experienced something similar with Denver last season when all Broncos quarterbacks on the active roster were ruled out a day before the home game against New Orleans. It is the latest significant hurdle for the Saints, who began their first season since Drew Brees' retirement, displaced from New Orleans for nearly a month after Hurricane Ida struck Louisiana late August. The home opener was moved to Jacksonville, where Jameis Winston won his first game as Brees' successor over Green Bay. New Orleans started 5-2, only to lose Winston to a season-ending knee injury during a Week 8 win. The Saints then started Simeon for 4 games, all losses, before giving Hill the nod. The losing streak grew to 5 before Hill won his past 2 starts, including last week at Tampa Bay. Now, with both of his starting offensive tackles out with injuries and Coach Sean Payton not making the trip because of COVID-19 protocols, Miami was 1-7, seemingly going nowhere under third-year coach Brian Flores. After losing 7 straight, now the Dolphins try to become the first NFL team to win 7 straight after losing that many in a row. Saints offensive coordinator Pete Carmichael Jr. said all the QBs on the roster are preparing, virtually or otherwise, for Miami and didn't commit to Book being the starter. But he did say what the Saints liked about Book, who's been inactive for all 14 regular season games of his rookie season out of Notre Dame. Now, the COVID-19 absences for the Saints included several of the regulars, including starting safety Malcolm Jenkins, starting tight end Adam Troutman, and reserve offensive tackle Jordan Mills, who started 2 of the past 3 games because of injuries to starting offensive tackles Teron Armstead and Ryan Ramczyk. The Dolphins are having better luck. 6th overall draft choice Jalen Waddle was reactivated from COVID reserve. He's set to continue his pursuit of an NFL rookie record for catches with 86. Akeem Bolden set the record of 101 in 2003. So we are ready to rock. We're ready to roll. Monday night, it is the Miami Dolphins, New Orleans Saints, 8:15. And we will, of course, bring you the results of the Sunday game tonight at midnight and Monday night at midnight. So there you go. We've got you covered Monday, Sunday, and Monday. And right now, with 28 seconds remaining on the clock, the Philadelphia Eagles will officially beat the New York Giants 34-10. 16 seconds left. And with 9 seconds, no time for another play. So the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New York Giants 34-10, thus assuring the Philadelphia Eagles a good season. Wow, 34-10 over the New York Giants. And we will give you just a wee look-ski. Okay, let's update the playoff picture for the AFC. Chiefs get the first round bye. Number 7 Bills will take on the number 2 Titans. The sixth seeded Chargers will go up against the 3rd seed Patriots, and the 5th seed Colts will go up against the 4th seed Bengals. In the NFC, the Green Bay Packers will have the first round bye, and we should have these updated, and I think we will shortly. So let's just hold off on the playoff talk for just a moment. If we can, we'll see if we can give you the playoff picture updated, because that obviously wasn't updated. But let's see. We're getting ready here. Come on, boys and ghouls. Give us the playoff picture. Playoff picture, please. Somebody. Okay, here we go. Here we are. 7 available playoff spots. The Chiefs are in first. Titans in second. Patriots third, along with the Colts, the Bengals, the Bills, Steelers in 7th. But I will tell you this, the Eagles played their hearts out. And I'm shocked, nay, surprised. Let me see if we can get a. Let's see if I can get you a playoff update here as soon as anything happens. Okay, maybe we'll just skip over the playoff picture until tonight at midnight on Sports Final. But right now, let's give you an update on, well, the games that are still with us. And right now, let's go for the 4 o'clock and 4:05, 4:25 games. 9 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Seahawks over the Bears, 7-0. And let's wiggle this one out. Broncos, Raiders, Steelers, Chiefs, yet to start. So we got you a little covered as much as we can. I love this natural sunlight. It has a way of giving me a glow. Yes. All right, we are just, I think we got everything except for the playoff situations from today's action. We will have that tonight at midnight on Sports Final. Be happy, be healthy, be sane. And we also got, of course, the latest. Hockey doesn't come back. Professional hockey, NHL, doesn't come back until this 27th. So we will have some scores from the minor leagues. And, of course, we got basketball, the NBA. I don't know if college plays on Sunday, but we will find out. Give you at least some good stuff for you, including part 3 of X-Farce Reloaded. Live reading of X-Farce Reloaded. And this has been fun. It has been fun. It's been exciting. It's been multi-football gasmic here. And we got some media bites for you and a few other little twisty turnies tonight. So please join us for what is bound to be another interesting post-holiday edition of Sports Final. And we're just stalling here so we can give you the playoff pictura if we can. So just watching a commercial for Fox. And we'll give you the beloved playoff spottages. Do we? Will we? Can we? Are we? And I wish we could have turned it down more, but at least we got you healthy, wealthy, and wizened here. Do we have the playoff picture updated here? Not yet. Okay. So we'll have it updated for tonight's show. But right now, it looks like your late games are going to... we do have a breaking story here. We can tell you right now. 3 bowl games have now been canceled following Hawaii pulling out of the Hawaii Bowl on Christmas Eve. The Military Bowl has been canceled for the second year in a row. Boston College forced to pull out of its matchup against East Carolina, scheduled for Monday due to COVID and injuries. And the Fenway Bowl, which was supposed to feature SMU and Virginia, that has been canceled after positive cases on the Cavaliers roster. It was set to be the final one for Coach Bronco Mendenhall at UVA after he resigned from the program earlier this month. They are the second and third cancellations of bowl season, joining the Hawaii Bowl. Of course, Gator Bowl is still going. And I have a feeling there may be more to come. So we'll talk more about that and which bowls are going to be the survivors. But for us, we got about 4 minutes left in our little 30-minute window. We'll once again preview tonight's edition of Sports Final at midnight Eastern Time. We're going to give you the monologue of Sunday afternoon and evening baseball. Baseball? No, it's football. One of the balls. That's right. We are going to have an update on football, basketball, minor league hockey, possibly some college hockey as well, college basketball. And we will once again do a live reading of something from our friends at Comic Skate. Of course, I speak of X Farce Reloaded. There you go. So that's going to be fun to do. It's part 3. And that should pad the show for a full hour plus. Right now, they are reviewing all the action. I wish we can do the same thing, but we don't have the rights to do that yet. We're going to try to update this program as the new year starts. We are changing the title of the show. It's going to be called Steve Sporty Balls, featuring Sports Final. We'll talk comic skate. We'll talk wrestling. We'll talk life as well. And we hope everybody who stood by this show will continue to stand by the show. We'll still be Sports Final, but we're going to add a little bit of something else. We're still going to be funny. I may even do some voices on the show.
Yes, I just might through. I'm moisturizing good Heumann is Vikings. Translation: I just invited a woman out to dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they show the playoff thing updated because where I get this information, they don't update. I wish they would. Give me an update. Somebody give me an update. The playoff picture, Somebody do that, please. But playoff picture kind of looks. Have we finally got the? Nope, it's still showing. Yep, it's still showing. But we are. This is the teams that are out: the Jaguars, the Lions, the Texans, the Jets, the Bears, the Giants, and the Panthers all eliminated. And Jacksonville's loss has technically given them sole possession of the first round draft choice, dropping the Lions to the second draft choice because of that stinking little tie. So congratulations, Jacksonville, for the second year in a row. You are the weakest link of the season. And from all of us here, Lions fans, we couldn't think of a better team to lay that on. So we miss on the first round draft choice, but still, the Jacksonville Jags, you earned it. And I will tell you this about the LA Rams, folks. They are in first place in the division. They win again next week. They've got the division title. And it's all because of Matthew Stafford. When he played for the Lions, they chained him up to a playing system that was lethargic and wasn't an update. Didn't play to his strengths, in other words. They trade him to the Rams, and it's like he's found new life. He finds football fun again. And he has brought the Lions back, not the Lions, the Rams back to the playoffs. And not to jinx it, but if he stays as in sync as he has been since the trade, I think Matthew Stafford could actually say that he's the quarterback of a Super Bowl champion team. I mean, Matt Stafford, 21 completions for 37 out of 37 attempts, 197 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks, but still, he has been reborn. He's been unchained. So bravo! And by the way, here's one of the treats that Uno got, and as you can see, she's ate through it. And let me see here. Spilled a couple. Don't. There we go. If they can just show the damn board, I would be happy. But for right now, we'll see you tonight at midnight for the sports final. We'll have all the playoff positionings and abilities and all this day in sports. I'm Steve, the Backsman Baxley. This has been After the First Half, the sports final NFL review show. We'll see you tonight at midnight for sports final. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We'll see you at midnight. Good night, everybody. And back in 07, but the rest of those should be pretty. And he did win, and Randy did win the MVP that year. And if there were ever a wide receiver that year, it's a little different. Yeah, somebody threw him those touchdowns, and that's what the guy did this year. All right, plenty more to come on the State Farm post-game show. Hey, talking about Tom Brady, we'll check out how he did today as the defending Super Bowl champion Bucks went in with a chance to win the NFC South. I forgot to touch the button. There we go. Good night, everybody. Now I can touch the button.